What's up? This is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 15 video, and today we will be building a flower bed with the Bobcat T180, which we will be using to remove some grass with this awesome attachment, and we will be lifting some rocks into place, and we will be using the Dodge flatbed to trailer it over. So let's start up this truck, and we actually do have to fold out the tow mirrors since we are towing a 40-foot trailer today. So turn those out. As you guys can see, this is one nice looking truck, and we are back here in FS15, and I thought that this idea would be really nice to do back here, so I thought that we'll kind of jump back, and a lot of you guys really did like the lawn care video I did, so we'll definitely tilt back the ramps and load up this. And we already, like I was saying, we have one attachment loaded up and ready to go, and that is one nice attachment. It does level it out, but it also removes some of the grass, so this will definitely be very interesting building this awesome flower bed. And since it is spring, we are doing this great landscaping today. It looks like I just backed over the ramp, but hopefully we did not damage the tracks. And yes guys, we are using the Bobcat T180 tracked skid steer. It is one nice skid steer, so I thought that we would use it today. So we'll kind of lower this down, take all the stress off that. And I would like to thank you all for the continued support, especially on these very cool FS15 videos. I really do like playing this game a lot also, so we'll definitely be doing a little bit of this. And I think that's going to be it, so we'll definitely pull out now and make our way over to the job site, which is actually just down the road. And we are on the lawn care map today, which is my edit of it. And I just added a few more houses, which we are actually going to be going to. So we'll put down that garage door, and look at this. This setup would not actually fit on a 18-foot trailer, so we had to move up to the 40-foot, double the size, and definitely working out better. And this Dodge is one of a kind, and I did try to convert this to FS17, but I was unable to. So if you do know how to convert this one, please convert it, because this is one nice truck. And I believe that this truck got released all the way back in FS13, so I really do like using trucks like these that have been around for a while, especially this nice looking Dodge. So we are actually going to go down one more block, and then we'll be taking a right up here. And I think that since we are so long of a trailer today, I think we'll try to park inside the driveway, probably back in, I think will be the best option for us. So we'll kind of turn down here, and these streets are a little narrow for our very long setup today. But here you guys see the tractor supply did deliver us some rocks, which we will be using, and I really do thank them for delivering that, because we really did not want to use the dump truck since I wanted to use this flatbed. So we'll definitely back in. Looks like we are going to hit the curb, going a little slow. Looks like that's not that bad, which is good. So we'll kind of back up here, and I think we'll just back up along the house and definitely leave some room for us to get to those rocks. And we'll be using the pallet fork for that, but you guys can see that in the front we will be removing all that grass and doing that. So I think that's going to be good. We'll turn the truck off. We might have to hop back in it if the locking script is still on, but we'll definitely have to see. We'll start this up, and I can't wait to kind of get this converted, because I think that this truck will definitely be one nice skid steer and truck to have in FS15. 17, I mean. So we'll definitely unlock the load, and that's still one of the awesome features I do like, is the unlock script. We'll hop back in this tracked skid steer. We do have to take this pallet fork off, so I think we'll put it over here to the right of the trailer. Keep it on the asphalt, that way instead of keep driving on the grass, we just drive on the asphalt. So we'll disconnect this, and just cannot stop there. Take a look guys, we'll be able to kind of lift them up. And looks like we will be able to, which is awesome. So definitely disconnect that there, and I do apologize for the slower controls. This is actually a little bit different controlling this skid steer than the other ones, but we'll definitely also turn our beacon light on. I think that that would be awesome, and I do have a very cool project that you guys will be seeing within the next few days, so stay tuned for that. We'll back this off and we'll get right to it. So I think we definitely need to, let's see, we need to position this down like that, just have the wheels touch. That's awesome. Look at that guys, that's very cool. And a lot of these mods we can't get in FS17 at the moment, and that's one of the big things on why I will kind of weave in some FS15 videos. We'll go down right there, switch back, and lower this down. Look at that, you could lower it down, and I think we'll kind of start, guys. Look at that, we are turning this into dirt, and we actually do need to spread some bark mulch, but the owners will kind of have to order it on their own because they did not ask us to. So I think that we'll probably do half the job and then they would kind of finish it. But take a look, guys, we are building the flower bed. It will go along the house so that they will have a very long flower bed. It looks like I backed into the driveway just a little too much, and looks like that's there, but I think having the rocks kind of go there will definitely kind of cover it up, make it a little bit better. So we'll definitely raise this back up and kind of reposition here. We are supposed to go kind of all the way over here, and the tracks definitely do help with not kind of damaging up the grass a lot, but it does also damage it. So it's not the best skid steer to use, but it's the only one that we had, so I decided we would use it. So this one actually is supposed to be a little bit bigger, but yes, guys, we are having troubles kind of maneuvering actually in this area. So I think we'll kind of get this nice straight line, go right up there. Look at that. So we got this flower bed almost built, and then the next task is actually going to be putting all of them in place. So I think that we'll get that little grass piece right there. I think that that's a pretty decent large flower bed, and definitely going to be nice for the front of their house to give it a nice curb appeal. So we'll kind of squeeze back through here, and I think we'll load this back up on the trailer, but we do have to kind of switch back over here and kind of lift this up off its wheels, because we are definitely going to be scraping if we do not do that. So we'll kind of drive up here, and I think that kind of parking them back where we kind of want them is going to be more efficient, but we'll go right up against that, kind of roll back a few times there, which is funny, and we'll lower that down. And this skid steer actually is very realistic. The wire and the hydraulic wires, I mean, kind of do move around, which is nice. And in this game, we cannot pick anything up. I wish that we did this in FS17, but we can't pick anything up. So we will just kind of have to use the skid steer today. But I think that we'll definitely see if we can get multiple at the same time. Definitely trying to be efficient today, since there's, oh, we would have got that. I just needed to lift up. So we'll do this, and we will lift up. And this is a very, like, large pallet. So hopefully we don't run into any problems there, but we'll kind of lower this down, and I think that we'll kind of continue here. I might have to place an order over to the local store to rent a bucket, or even a smaller pallet fork, because these rocks are a little too small, but that's good that they aren't too large, because then it won't be that good. So I think we'll kind of start here and kind of just continue. So we do just want to drop them down and just make a large line of them. That's really the main goal. And this skid steer also kind of helps us save our back, if you would say, from damaging it, lifting a lot of rocks at the same time. So looks like let's see, did we get this one? And we almost got this one. So we'll definitely kind of continue. And looks like some of these we are just not getting today. Not having the best of lucks with them. So I think actually I will do a few more here, and then I might call in and have them deliver us a bucket, which I think a bucket would be nice. So yes, guys, I will go call them up and get us a bucket. Alright, the Tractor Supply just delivered us the new bucket here, which will definitely be very helpful for us to kind of scoop up these rocks and make it a little bit easier than using the pallet fork. So I think we'll kind of give this a try. Looks like we already have two kind of in the bucket. So I think we'll kind of scoop up, and looks like they are all falling out of this bucket. So I think actually we'll give it one last try, but it looks like we might just have to continue to use the pallet fork, which is fine. And looks like, yeah, we are just kind of pushing it. So it was definitely worth the try, and I do thank you all for supporting all the content here on the channel. I really do enjoy gaming here, especially in Farming Sim. It's definitely a lot of fun. So I think we'll just kind of go back to what we were doing here, and definitely, I would say we'll just kind of push them over. We have to make do with what we have, since the bucket isn't exactly working. So we got two rocks in place here. We definitely need a lot more rocks in place. So hopefully we could do a little bit more before we call it a day. But overall, I'm very excited that we are back here doing a few more videos back in FS15. So I think we'll push 3 at a time. And I know that this is not realistic, but I hope you guys understand that it's not exactly working exactly how I did plan it. But we are still going to get the job done, even if we kind of scrape up the driveway. We'll just kind of pay for those damages. So it looks like, guys, we are building this flower bed, and the main goal was to remove all the grass and also just put the rocks in place as the border so that the bark mulch does not go anywhere near the grass or anything like that. So that's definitely good. I was trying to push that a little bit over, but it looked like it just was not moving. Looks like we are doing a little bit of a better job. Hopefully we do not have to get more rocks. If so, we might be doing a part 2, but very excited that we are using the Skidsteer, and I will definitely try to convert this one to FS17 because this is probably one of my favorite Bobcat Skidsteers, especially since it's one of the only tracked ones in the game. So I think looks like we are pushing a lot over, but we don't really want to push over a lot at once. So we'll definitely continue. We'll be using this first person view, really nice view, but we'll kind of turn here, and as you guys can see, the rocks are definitely moving around and everything like that. But let's see, can we kind of turn? Very challenging turn. Looks like the rocks are causing us some problems, but yeah, guys, we are making do with what we have. Definitely have only like 6 rocks in place, and I would say we are just over a fourth done with this, so we definitely have a lot more to do, and we'll see how much more rocks we could get in today. I would like to push 3 at a time. Looks like we are, but I'm not sure if it's going to exactly work out. So I think, yeah, it looks like if we kind of do that, it's not really going to work. But look at that, guys. We kind of got one up in, and it's actually working now, which is nice. We got 2 working. That's awesome. So I think now if it will work, we'll definitely kind of do that. But take a look. We do have to kind of move a little slowly. That way they don't kind of move around on it and stuff like that. So I think we have to raise this up just a little, and take a look at that, guys. We are definitely making progress, and awesome landscaping video, since I do know that many landscape companies build retaining walls and flower beds. So I thought we would definitely give it a try, see how we could build one in, how it would look, especially in Farm Sim and all that cool stuff. So I think we'll lower this down. We'll definitely see if we could kind of be more realistic and just pick the rocks up instead of having them keep going through. And it looks like they were both going in until they kind of fell. So I think we'll raise it up, and only one. So very frustrating. I wish that we could have got more. Maybe I need to order some smaller forks. That might definitely help us out. But we'll definitely get 2 at a time. And it's working. And the controls are just so different with this that if I get one, the other one doesn't want to work. So, wow, this is really funny. We are getting one, the other one doesn't want to work. So I think we'll just go with one, keep just moving back and forth. The more that we can move, the better this will be. So we'll kind of back up here, and I would definitely have to finish this off camera unless you guys would like to see a part 2. So let me know down below if you guys would like to see more FS15 videos, and also if you guys would like to see a part 2 to this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be finishing and kind of trying out many different attachments, seeing if we could get this to work. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.